Have you ever heard, do what you love and the money will follow? Well, I haven't found anyone who's willing to pay me for laying on the beach and eating Mexican food. That's why I created the $1,000,000 equation, the fastest, easiest way to generate loads of cash quickly. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I think I should tell you a little bit about me. For many years, I was the only female African-American public utility owner in the nation. I owned a telephone company. So how does a little girl from Riverside, California own a telephone company? Well, it is kind of a funny, interesting story. I was dating 3 men in 3 different states and had a really high telephone bill. I built the company from $300,000 to $36 million. I bought it from my boss, and if you think that wearing all black is slimming, then can you imagine how cute I was with a pocket full of green? Then tragedy struck, and I lost it all after 9/11. But the good news is I rebuilt back my $1,000,000 business in about 5 months. Things were really great for a while. I had a baby, and then I had 2 funerals, and at that point I decided something needed to change. I wanted to be on that beach, so I decided to sell my telephone company. Well, the buyer turns out defaulted, lost his business, lost my business, and again I was sitting there having to do something. At that point I said, God, really? Seriously? And out of the sky came my first private client. Except for he was a gynecologist. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I can't wait to go to the gynecologist. But I put on my big girl panties and took that opportunity and built his business from $384,000 to $1.2 million in 9 months. And at that time, I realized the lesson God wanted me to learn. I was supposed to be here, that I did have a system, that I knew how to build $1,000,000 businesses, and that's when I detailed out the $1,000,000 equation, the fastest, easiest way to get loads of cash quickly. I can't wait to help you.
Welcome to Straight No Chaser, and on today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to make money without money. Hey, come over to the bar. Don't miss this episode. Hey, it's Richelle, and on this episode today, I'm answering questions. So if you've got any questions, feel free to go to AskRichelleShaw.com and leave your question there because I would love to answer it. And But remember, in Straight No Chaser, I know all the answers. I know every answer to all of your questions. It may not be the one you want, but I can give you the answer to solve whatever it is that you're working on. So here was the question today. Hey, Richelle, do you know of any grants? Really? Seriously? My best Kim Kardashian voice. All right. So, yes, I am actually involved in the Moms in Business grant. It's a way for you to raise funds in your business. We're giving away about $50,000 worth of stuff at the end. I'm a sponsor, so I'm giving away free coaching, a lot of other things. So, yeah, there are some grants, but what do you need a grant for? Is my question that I'm always wanting to ask. And I want you to be able to write down what you need the grant for. And here's what you can't be needing to get a grant for. All right. You can't need a grant to go so that now you don't have to make any money and you could pay yourself during this thing. Really? Seriously? No, get off your butt and go make some money. When people come to me and they say, you know what, I can't wait to start my business. What's the first piece of advice that you'd give me? I'd tell you, go sell 2 people. 2 people. First of all, we need to know that your information is viable, that what you're selling can sell. They can't be your friends and relatives, by the way. They have to be brand new, fresh meat. Sell 2 people. The second reason why I want you to sell somebody is because in the beginning, you're going to be your only salesperson, and nobody can convey the information as well as you can. So you've got to understand that the only way to make money is by doing it yourself. But let me tell you a couple of other things, all right? And here are my rules. One is you got to change your lifestyle. So I know I've got a lot of expensive habits, but you need to change your lifestyle and fix all of that stuff that's going on that's costing you money. If really building a business and starting and going out on your own is what you want to do, then you'll do it. So those of you just talking, you're just talking. It's bullshit. You don't really want to do it. What you want is the lifestyle of having your own business. You want the lifestyle of not showing up to work on time. But let me tell you something. When I bought the business from my boss and now I was the boss, I worked 20 times harder than I ever worked for somebody else. And that's what's going to happen in your business. And here's the lesson that I really want you to learn from the $1 Million Equation and what I teach my private coaching clients. And that is, if you can't make money without money, guess what? When you get some money, you're not going to be able to make any either, because you're going to do really stupid stuff. Like you're going to go get a beautiful office so that the world can see how gorgeous you are. You're going to go get really expensive computers and really expensive business cards. I have a private coaching diamond member who started her whole business on Facebook with no money. Zero. Cost her zero. Now she's doing 5 figures a week. That's her take-home amount. Fantastic. You don't need money to make money. So all of that, now you need to spend some and invest some, but all of that comes from you investing in yourself. So why would I ever want to invest in you when you haven't invested in yourself? Right now in your life, here we are in this episode. Here's your most valuable lesson. There are relationships, tools, assets, stuff that's in your garage that you can make money from. That you can make money from today. They are there. It's just about you opening up, going and looking, and making the decision to take the next step and to build your own $1 million business. Look, I can't wait to help you, but just listen to what I said. Stop looking for grants. What the hell? Go out, sell to customers, and look for things that are in your lifestyle where you can go and make money right now.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. Feel free to share it with your friends and leave a comment for me at the bottom, and then let me know how you're doing. Hey, I have some exciting things coming that if you are inspired to build your own $1 million business after today's episode, I think you will learn infinitely more by grabbing a free copy of my book, How to Build a $1 Million Business Without the Casinos. And you can grab it at my website, www.themilliondollar.equation.com.